How you doing? I want to talk to you guys real quick about Michael B. Jordan. Um, Michael B. Jordan, very clean cut type of black guy, right? Real conservative. You know, wearing Jacumas. That's a beautiful designer. I love Jacumas. Um, wear a lot of designer clothes. Um, Michael B. Jordan is a very classic conservative type of brother, but they say that he's struggling, trying to find love in his life. And now, if he's a wealthy man struggling to find love in his life, that just go to show you that, when you a black dude that's not on the hood side, you gonna always catch it. And I believe that's why he could be catching. I believe that's why he's catching the hell that he's catching. Uh, we need to see more positive images of brothers, more clean cut, straight laced type of brothers, you know, like your, you know, Russell Wilsons, brothers like that. But see, brothers like this, and it's so sad, the culture's just so jacked up. Brothers like this always get seen as corny, you know. One thing I had to learn about women is that women are shallow. They're shallow. They're all about looks and what a man got. Uh, and I used to really think that women cared about personality. I know I've stated this before, but I have to reiterate it because I used to really believe that women cared about a man's personality, but they don't. Women are not caring about a man's personality. They're just not. They all about looks, clout, and money. Maybe women cared about personality back in the old days, but they certainly don't care about personality now. Michael B. Jordan is the epitome of a classy conservative type of brother, but as a brother, if you don't have that thuggish image, you're going to forever be seen as a cornball. And Michael B. Jordan played in Creed. you know, Michael B. Jordan is not a nerd at all. But, when you're a brother who don't have that stereotypical hood image, you're going to be looked at in that negative light. Um, I wish that being a thug, being a head busser, being a gangster, I wish that wasn't the standard for black male masculinity. But unfortunately, with hip hop culture, it's nothing that we can do to turn that around. That's part of the culture. Um, if, when you see brothers who are wealthy, when you see brothers who are conservative, classy, when you see brothers like this who are just being seen as nerds and cornballs, it's just like, as a decent brother, you just can't win for losing. As a brother who's straight laced, grew up suburban, not from the hood, you just can't win for losing. And it's sad that it's that way, but that's just the way it is. Um, and I even notice with other ethnic groups of women as well, if they choose a brother, they're not choosing a Will Smith. You know, most of the times when these other ethnic groups of women choose a man, they're not choosing a brother like a Will Smith. They're not choosing that kind of brother. They choosing the Future. They choosing the Pooh Shiesty. They choosing, you know, you know, uh, your gangster type of brothers. Those are the brothers that they're choosing. They're not choosing, your clean cut type of brothers. And when you got brothers who are wealthy and famous and they're still seen as corny and nerds or whatnot, that just go to show you that as a brother, you just can't win for losing. And one thing I do know as a brother, and I've stated this before and I'm going to state it again, you'll get more cool points as a brother for being hood, for having that thug type of persona. You'll get more cool points and you'll be more accepted with that type of persona versus being on your straight-laced conservative side. That's just the way that it is. That's the culture. It's unfortunate, but it's not gonna change, and and that's sad. But when you got a dude like Michael B. Jordan, struggling in his love life, that ought to tell you that as a brother, you just can't win for losing. It's unfortunate. It's like, and it's sad when you have a culture that just glorifies degeneracy. When you have a culture that doesn't promote anything that's positive. Because I know back in the older days, it was cool for a brother to have class, for a brother to be conservative. That was the standard in those days. But now, being a gangster, being a head buster, wearing a poo shiesty mask, walking around with weapons, that's the standard for, a brother. That's the standard for masculinity now. And it's sickening. And it's sad. But some people just, as a brother, you just can't win for losing. If you're not on that hood side, if you didn't grow up like that, if you don't come from that kind of background, you're just gonna be forever seen as a square, as a nerd. And it's just sad that it's that way. I don't know what to say, because and I know women find Michael B. Jordan to be an attractive guy. I know women do find him attractive, but for a brother like that to still be struggling, it's sad. I mean, it just proves that if you're a brother and you don't have that hood type of persona, that hood image, you're going to still be looked at in a negative light. And, I think Michael B. Jordan is a pretty cool dude, got a real clean image. And I feel that's the image that needs to be the standard. But unfortunately, that's never going to be the standard for a brother. Unfortunately. But what can you say about this? This just goes to show you that as a brother, you can't win. If you're not on that hood side, you just can't win. And this right here just proves to you that, if you're on the hood side, especially for a brother, you're going to get more cool points and be more accepted. But you guys let me know how you feel about this. It's just sad. It's just sad, the struggles that brothers have. It's like when you're a brother, you just really catch it, You really catch it. And that's why I say this rap music, it's really just sent the culture down the drain. But that's all I got for now, guys. You guys have a good night, and I'll be speaking with you soon.